Hello, I'm Matt Guff from Houses.com, and I'm here with Tim Parker from Rossignol. How you doing, buddy?
Good, Guff. How are you?
So good. Tim is here rocking us through the 2018 line of Rossignol decks. This is one of my favorite categories of all time. This is the Big Mountain powder boards. We have the Crypto, we've got the Sushi, XVLF, and then we also have my favorite.
The XV.
The XV. This is such a fun category. Well, what classifies a Big Mountain / powder board as that type of board?
Well, big shape, first off.
Okay.
First and foremost, it's a directional board, right? It's more home going one way.
Yeah.
There's going to be a pretty big offset on there. And then depending, that we flip-flop the flex patterns around, but traditionally you generally get a pretty stiff board overall, right? Because they handle higher speeds. You know, you hope you get into some powder with this thing, but if you don't, they rip well on groomers and hardpack too. So it's just a fun board to ride.
That's right. And it's funny because, like, you know, being from the Midwest, I usually have to ride hardpack more than get a red powder.
Edge high powder.
Edge high pow.
Yep.
Right? So even though these are like Big Mountain boards, kind of specifically designed for deeper snow, really steep glades, you can still rip it on groomers.
Absolutely.
Like the XV, again, is like one of my favorite like groomer style boards there is.
Super aggressive on the edge, gives you a ton of grip. You can carve. Get down there, do a little hip drag once in a while.
That's right.
Super fun.
Face dragging.
Sometimes,
Slamming. This is a Crypto. We're going to start it out here. It has a huge offset, a really awesome graphic, a lot of really cool tech. What's the story behind the Crypto?
Well, the Crypto is going to be, basically we're going to use a twin wood. You know, we're going to add a couple different woods in there. And the idea there is we're going to use poplar in there. And the idea on this board itself is just free ride, floaty, fun.
Cool.
But we're also going to add serrated edge on this guy.
Awesome.
So you do get that mega grip. So even if you're riding some steep stuff, you want to post that edge and you want a ton of grip out of there. And we're going to do what we call a super directional flex pattern on this one. So we're actually going to, it's which means stiff. So it's going to be pretty darn stiff at the tail of the board. So you can really kind of work your rear foot to power out of some turns on this one. And then we'll use Amtech Elite on it.
What's Amtech Elite?
So it'll be basically your camber rocker profile. So it'll be very big camber pocket on here to give the board a lot of energy, a little bit of rocker tip tail because it does have such a long nose and it just floats up in powder. So we had more camber for that hard pack or those days where it's not all powder. This board rides amazing.
And that's a really good feature to have. Like, a lot of people think like if you have a powder board, you need to have like a full rocker or flat rocker or whatever. But sometimes to get to powder, you still have to ride like on groomed trails, or kind of cruddy snow, and it's good to have some camber underfoot.
Absolutely.
You have a little bit more precision there. And then we have like this pretty crazy board. This came out. Was this the first year?
It's first year.
I feel like I've been riding it a lot more than like just now, like I feel like I've been riding a long time. This is what a lot of people call just the Sushi. But why is it called the Sushi XVLF?
Well, Xavier Delarue helped design it. I mean, he was the brainchild behind this. And if you haven't seen him, you should watch him ride. He's insane. It's nuts.
You know why that is?
It's nuts. It is, for me, it was the most fun I've had riding in probably the last decade, dude. It's just a good time to ride it.
It is.
I've had the opportunity to ride in some powder. We had a great day to get kind of that knee-high powder. And then obviously some edge-high powder around here. And it's really fun on grim snow.
So with this shaping, the nose doesn't really sweep up that much. It kind of has a pretty low profile nose, but it's super wide and extremely long. What's with like this swallowtail style shape? Why is it so wide? Like, why?
Float and fun. It's literally designed to drop that down in there and just go. It is super fun. They did add rad cut to this. So you've got 2 sweeping side cuts coming in, so it does really turn in super quick. And then they've also added light frame.
Now the light frame basically lines the perimeter of the board, except for on the Sushi, it kind of like exits out of the tail.
We have like 2 of them, that go around.
And what does the light frame technology do?
Speed dampening, at higher speed. So as you're going along, it really keeps the board quiet. It makes it less fatiguing to ride. It's an amazing technology. We use it in the 1LF. We use it in the Diva LF. The split board version of this, the trick stick. I mean, it's a technology that works.
Now, along with its kind of like shaping, how many different sizes does it come in? One size.
That's it.
So that means a guy like me who's 6'4" or 220 can ride it, and a guy who's 5'6" and $120.
Yep.
Same board.
Same board.
And what's the story with this waist width? This thing is extremely wide.
Float.
And now how wide is it again?
Yeah. What is it?
What is it?
27.8 and the waist.
278.
Yeah.
That's huge, and that's just in the waist. That's not even like the contact point up on the nose.
Exactly, and this I think that's one fun reasons you've ridden in a hard pack as well. Once it gets up on edge, it just kind of pulls you into the turn, and it's super fun to ride.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find who shot the video. Like I think we had a videographer like set up at SIA when I first rode it. Like getting down like a pretty low shot. But one of the things that's cool about the Sushi is the tail seems to be just a little bit softer than the nose. What's the idea behind that?
Well, that's reverse super directional flex.
Yeah.
So that's kind of came from Xavier, and it allows you kind of post up on your lead leg.
Yep.
And drive the board in,
Yep.
and then your rear leg can kind of
steers.
rudder it around. Yeah.
Got
that's one of the reasons I like the XV so much.
Gosh, and it looks cool.
Yeah.
It's a cool shape. A lot of people, that'll get people's attention, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's right. And then that kind of like segues perfectly into this board.
Yeah.
The XV, one of my favorite boards of all time. This is Xavier Delarue's kind of like first pro model from Rossignol. It's been in the line for how long? A long time.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years. Yeah. Xavier Delarue is a madman.
Yeah.
He's insane.
Yeah.
And he does everything on this board.
Yep.
Cool. What makes this board so special?
There's a lot, pretty much everything we can throw at this board
Right.
we're doing, right? So once again, we're going to go to the camber story. We're going to have Amtech Elite, so we're going to have a ton of camber in this board.
Yeah, that's pretty much outside the insert packs, like in between your feet.
Yeah, it's
Tons.
a lot of camber in this one.
Camber.
We're going to have a little bit of roller in the tip, a little bit of roller in the tail.
Yeah.
That's just going to give you a little boat haul in the softer snow.
Sure.
Serrated edge technology in this guy once again for better edge bite.
Awesome.
It's got, as core-wise, it's basically called THC core, so it's triple hybrid construction. So we're using two different kinds of woods. We're using a microcell in there.
Wow.
Then dual torsion box on the 2 outer boxes, single over the middle.
Jeez.
Airmed. It's got everything we can throw at it, dude. One thing I will say, this is an advanced rider board.
Only.
Period.
Yeah. It's funny, like every once in a while in the shop we have someone come in and be like, I want the stiffest board. He's like, how long have you been riding for? It's my second season. I'm like, you should probably wait another decade.
Yeah.
Maybe not a decade, but like, you definitely really need to know what you're doing.
But for an advanced rider, they will take this and love every second of this board.
That's right. I'm able to travel around with a pretty cool crew of riders that do the Revolution Tour, and this is kind of like my go-to board because they ride fast. Like to get from the top of the venue or the top of the mountain to where the venue or the contest is happening. I gotta keep up with these really fast contest kids, and the only way I'm able to do that, we're doing it early in the morning. We're getting first chair every single day, and it's usually if we don't get fresh snow, it's hard as hell.
Yeah.
Sun's barely peeking up, it's hard, and this thing is a lifesaver for me. Absolutely.
It's amazing on hardpack. It rides phenomenal on powder. It's just a great board for an advanced rider who's looking to rip the big mountain. Got it.
Now, for someone who's looking into getting a big mountain powder board or fun-shaped board from Rossignol, what kind of last bit of advice would you have for them to kind of sway them towards the brand?
I think at the end of the day, if you look at the amount of technology we have and we put into the boards, the passion that is built by the boards, and we've been around for 30 years, you really got to look at what we throw into them. Ride quality, you ride one. They ride amazing. They ride beyond their price points.
Yeah, absolutely. Far. What's the average price point of the XV?
$549, I believe.
$549.
Or $599.
See, that's a steal. Honestly, that's a steal. That's that's insane. But ladies and gentlemen, if you want to check out some big mountain decks, definitely see what Rossignol has to offer. If there's a demo close to your home mountain, definitely check it out. Get on any of these boards. You can have a fun time. Make sure to take them as fast as you can go. Parker, thanks for being here, man.
Thank you, dude.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. We just broke 25,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. Couldn't do it without you. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe so you can see more cool little videos with people like Parker. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys around. Peace.
Thanks.